The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides. Mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans. Yum! And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding. Amazing! Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
This man needs medical attention.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
The old method of treatment for a person in this condition was to throw him in jail.
98 KUPD.
Now, this is a discussion this show should be having. That's the normal stuff we talk about. It's just, we've gone on from heady, and I got a guy emails me, and Jason emails me all the time, but he's like, I remember you getting your clinical psychology degree. It's like, look, we can have discussions without being PhDs in any topic you bring up. You can disagree with me, Jason. You don't have to be a wiener about it. It's fun. But what I disagree with Bret on right now is totally different. Tom and Jerry wasn't a good cartoon.
I love Tom and Jerry.
But I always thought of it as like the...
It was a filler between the good cartoons coming up.
Yeah. You know what it reminded me? It was animation I didn't like. It looked cheap. I thought Tom and Jerry looked like cruddy. And nothing ever happened.
I'm with Bret on the
hell out
older
of each other.
Tom
Yeah,
and
the
Jerry.
old ones are great.
Yeah, I like that animation a little bit better.
It's violent. I watched one. I told you guys that a few, because that Me TV shows, cartoons on Saturday morning, old-timey ones, and they had the Tom and Jerry on them. I didn't realize that Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons was an exaggeration.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Itchy and Scratchy took it to the modern level. If Tom and Jerry had survived another 30 years, it would have been Itchy and Scratchy, because my favorite Itchy and Scratchy on The Simpsons is when he nails the cat's feet to an escalator, and then he goes into the thing and it peels his skin off the whole way, like just the blood and his eyeballs popping. Some of the stuff they do is hilarious, but it was Tom and Jerry with less boundaries. But it's not that exaggerated. But I never liked Tom and Jerry because it was just, I don't think I liked the mouse. I didn't know who to root for. And there was no comedy in Tom and Jerry.
Well, depends on how you're looking at it.
Well, that's true. Okay, again, Thomas is funny, but I didn't find it funny. Like I liked Foghorn Leghorn, and maybe it was a loyalty to the.
I was Looney Tunes guy.
Yeah, I was a Looney Tunes guy over the others. I didn't like it that much. But Tom, I didn't like the way they drew Tom. There she is. There's the lady. Get me some sound, Richard.
Oh, it's mine.
Oh, sorry, it's Bret.
Glad to see you.
I don't know. Can you even play Tom's original stuff?
Thomas, am I glad to see you. Boy, they can have their newfangled
You
mechanics.
believe this was on TV?
All I want is a plain old-fashioned cat.
I'll put a remote control in the cat. See, I never got it. We're already giggling. Yeah, I just didn't like the Tom and Jerry. Real cartoons. There's no comedy in Tom and Jerry. Maybe it was because it wasn't until I was an adult that I liked cats.
I never liked cats.
Sylvester?
Sylvester I loved, but I didn't even think he was a cat. It was just because he talked. I think it's Tom and Jerry didn't talk. Maybe that's it.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew is the greatest cartoon character of all time.
But Uncle
Reasons
Pesos.
you should love Uncle Pesos is different.
Uncle Pecos is great. Crambone is amazing.
Yes. Your shirt's even better because you got a Rambone shirt.
Or Crambone. Is it
Crambone. Yeah, it's Crambone. Okay, maybe it had its moments.
There's just some characters.
But Crambone had to show up because Tom and Jerry weren't very good.
No.
Yeah. Is Crambone? I love Crambone.
It's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride. Crambo.
We're idiots.
Froggy when he courtin', he did ride.
I love it.
Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride. A sword and a pick and a revolver by his side.
You can't laugh at this anymore.
Oh, I love this. Sure you can. That's not bad.
No, that's a stutter.
It's a
and he's
speech
got
Oh,
issues, and
that's
you can't
true.
do that.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so unwoke. I didn't realize that was it. You're right. We're making fun of a guy with a stutter.
Crambo killed a lyra, flop a doodle yellow bug, too long.
Laughing at Mel Tillis.
He's got mental illness, too. He's like a homeless guy babbling away in the corner.
He's not stopping.
Uncle Pecos, right?
Yeah, Uncle Pecos.
Crambo.
For me. Oh, where will the wedding supper be?
And it's just Jerry's nephew or
That's his uncle, yeah.
Okay, he
Yeah.
just shows up with a guitar. How come Jerry couldn't talk? See, I
Then
don't
he
like
breaks
him.
his strings and is going to steal the whiskers from
Wedding
Tom.
supper be way down yonder in the hickle.
You're right, Toledo. It's bad for people with speech impediment. Brady, I'm sorry we're watching this and enjoying it so much.
Oh, you woke pussies.
He's right again. But I don't think Tom and Jerry flies at all between
I don't
the
think so.
Mammy and
The violence.
yeah, Pepe Le Pew and Bret, for your purposes,
Yes.
is the single greatest cartoon character to ever wander through the animated village. Because
My purposes.
first off, the thought behind him. Let's have him have a French accent because he's a skunk.
Trying to get pussy.
Hilarious. And all he's doing, he's a pussy hound. And he had no boundaries. He went interspecies.
Tapped all of the
He didn't
skunks in
know.
his
he
area.
smashed every skunk. It was a womanizing French skunk.
And the
And it
one
was
that-
based on the stereotype that French people smell. Terrible.
I know.
And then just sexual assault. It was the Harvey Weinstein of the skunk world. One after another, just against their will as they scrambled away, and we laughed hysterically. He'll get her one day, we all thought. We were rooting for him. Someday that cat will lay down for him. And that poor cat, how many spilled buckets of white paint did she walk under
Oh, man.
to make that stripe and confuse old Pepe? Couldn't tell the difference. Didn't care. Close enough.
All those cartoons back then were that way, though.
Pepe was the best. Yeah, Pepe was as far as side characters, you got that Pepe Le Pew. You're going to put that up there. I'm pretty much. If they made a movie about Pepe Le Pew
construction
today,
worker guy, the chefs, the Italian chefs
of course you remember that. What you're talking about there.
Which one?
in Looney Tunes.
The Italian chefs.
I think they're Italian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
He was happy about chefs and cartoons. That's basically all you need to know.
See if I can find
Funny
it.
characters.
Chefs. I don't remember that one. I didn't like the people. I didn't care for people in those cartoons. I just liked, man, Pepe was
French or Italian.
Oh, Pepe was the best. All played off stereotypes. I don't know how that conversation started, but I like it.
I think. This one, Brady?
Jack, what you got into touring?
Ah, monsieur. Here I have the
French.
most beautiful rabbit.
You like this guy?
Rabbit, eh? Mind if I have a peek at him?
Brady's guy was the culinary
I know,
expert
I know,
on Bugs
shocking.
Bunny. I don't remember
That's
him
his
at all.
brother.
Sort of short-eared critter,
Bugs
ain't he,
just tortures
Jack?
him.
Monsieur Louis.
Brady, you're the only one that remembers
What
this
you
one.
do
I've
with
never.
my
I don't think
rabbit?
I've seen this one.
Your rabbit? No, Monsieur Francois. The rabbit.
Oh, they're
She's
French.
fine.
They're French chefs. Ooh, now we're cooking with gas.
I don't even remember those characters.
I don't remember either one of those.
Puts him in the
That
stew.
was one of your first recalls. Look at you.
Your brain is wired differently.
Man, you see a pot and you are locked in. I don't remember this one at all. And I've seen all the Bugs Bunny bunnies. That's not one. I'd have to rewatch that.
And I had one of the Mexican
Solid.
listeners hit me up. Greatest character ever, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Slowpoke was
Looney
pretty
Tunes,
solid.
though, not Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, but Slowpoke Rodriguez is one of the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
characters of all time because Speedy had so much going on. And then
Speedy was just some tweaker from the west
yeah,
side. Just,
that cousin of his. Maybe we should do it tomorrow, Speedy. Yeah, that was pretty great. And still hilarious. And a Mexican guy said Slowpoke Rodriguez was
Yeah,
his best because he's got
exactly.
one in his family. It's got to be a thing. Pretty awesome. Well, there you go. Cartoons. I don't know how we got off on that, but I'm just Tom and Jerry put that low on the list. Chili Willy, Tom and Jerry did nothing for me.
Yeah.
Chili Willy, which one was
Tennessee Tuxedo.
I
yeah.
love Tennessee Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Tennessee Tuxedo and Chumley were hilarious. Like
They were all kind of the Woody Woodpecker type crew, right?
that
They
kind of
weren't-
was.
Okay, yeah.
Tennessee
Walter
Tuxedo.
Lance.
Oh, forget about it with the because that was the Dudley Do-Right. Tennessee Tuxedo was funny. They were adult funny.
Who was the exit stage left guy?
That was a
Pete Puma
Snagglepuss
or
or something?
Snagglepuss was
That's
actually
right,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Pete Puma was the copy of that. See, this is the kind of information you get from us. We'll talk mental health, and then we'll go nuts. Old-timey cartoons.
I'm about to take a mental day tomorrow after this
I want to just
conversation.
watch cartoons all day. I'm going to claim a mental day and just sit and watch cartoons all day. Everybody loses their mind on that. Foghorn was awesome, too. Because he was just... And he had a speech
Teaching the
impediment.
chicken hawk
Yeah,
a couple
the
of
chicken
lessons.
hawk, and I'm sure you remember the pies that the dog was trying to steal. I was trying to nail that girl.
Ralph and what are the English sheepdog?
Morning, George.
Yeah,
George
morning.
and Ralph. Yeah. The sheepdog and the wolf that had to clock in and out. It was all right. Brady remembered the chefs. God, there's so much psychoanalyzation of you that could go. I want.
Never forget that stew there.
I want a team of psychiatrists to just get into that. It is. You are very singularly focused, and I'm proud of you for it. It's gotten you where you are. We got Rock Wars coming up in a little while. It's already 8:51, and we don't care about your favorite cartoons. Just Tom and Jerry, low level.
Nah.
It's a poor kid's
No
cartoon.
way.
Poor kids like the
No
Tom and
way.
Jerry. Couldn't afford the good TV, and they
No.
couldn't tell the difference between.
No, all the guineas loved it.
It's a guinea thing? Is it?
In our neighborhood, it was.
All right. I guess probably I know why. Got Rock Wars coming up in a little bit. It's 98.
If the younger generation doesn't get into rock, then guess what? An art form has died.
You've been listening to Home Running Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.